Alright, it's AntLionAlpha, and hopefully this will work again. Or, not work again, because it didn't work the first time, so it'll work this time. And then we can get the red growing star of this big ol' area. But it's not that big, but it's very landscapey with its mountain. Oh no! Well, I'm done. And we're blasting off again. Dang you. I hate this slope, because, like, the best way to do it would be to triple jump up it, but, like, you'd have to do a well-timed side flip, like, after you do your long jump to the area before it, and I just don't want to bother. Alright, these moles are what screwed me up the most when I did this before, because even if it looks like you're not going to land on them, so, like, the collision is weird with the little Monty moles, so sometimes you'll land on them and then it'll bounce you off the edge. And I'm like, mole, please don't bounce me off the edge if you could do me such a favor. Push the house. Push the house. Please push the house in anger. Push the house. Push the... Alright, I guess we'll start here. My commentary, I mean, I guess I might as well explain, like, why, I don't know why, Koopa the Quick sometimes will get confused. Well, he wasn't really confused with that when he, like, glitched into the path last time, but other times he'll, like, just go straight for the wall. I think he thinks, like, hold on, before I explain that, I'm gonna reward you with your loss with a fuck yeah to the face. Okay. Stomped your record. But yeah, sometimes he'll, like, you race this guy again in another level, in a desert level, and sometimes he'll get stuck in the wall, like, his path is all screwed up. I don't know if it's because it's like a chance that it can be... he can have his path arranged as it was in the original, so he thinks he's doing his original walkway, and then... oh wait, I still need to do the red groins. I don't know what it is when it gets screwed up, but the way you... I guess I might as well just explain how you hack Koopa the Quick's route. You do it by loading the trajectory of it into Frauber's object importer, and you do the coordinates based on how they look in Toad's tool. So you move him like one thing at a time, and yeah, so you do it for like every time he turns. Like when he's about to turn, you would have this, like when he turns here, you'd have this coordinate, and then he'd turn here and here and here and so on until the end. And he can't really jump, except sometimes he tries to when he, like, falls off of something. But yeah, that's how that works. It's also the same for, like, the penguin race, and we will see in this hack, and also the rolling metal balls. You gotta load those rolling metal trajectory balls. Traject those balls, as one might say. I don't know if there's any more red coins up here. I don't think so. So... let's get this one. I don't know what it is with hackers just being obsessed with the use of mushrooms and making them... I don't... okay. It seems like sometimes... but I'll explain this later. Because, like, a lot of times in the hacks, there's, like, another hack that's a mini version of... like, it was, like, I think it was the first... Super Mario 64 hack with custom levels. It was called the Missing Stars, created by Frauber himself, who created the object importer. And there's like 32 stars you can get in it. And he used the mushrooms a lot, and a lot of times they would move and have custom behavior, so I like started to wonder if the mushrooms were objects themselves, but I never looked in Tall Mountain to see if they were, to test that out, so I guess it's my own fault for still wondering about that, but I don't think they are, because you'll see, like, later in this hack, there's things that look like they were created in Google SketchUp that have their own behavior, and that's one of the things I wonder about how that's done, because it's not like an edited enemy or object, it's just its own new thing. Okay, so this is the hardest groin to get in this area, and we get to listen to Wind Waker throughout this hunt. You just gotta do a nice dive. You gotta jump right at the edge of this, what is this, pentagon, because it has 5 sides. It doesn't have to be, they don't have to be even to be a pentagon. It's not like it is with squares, because a square is a rectangle, and rectangle, well no, because rectangles have to have right angles, but it's quadrilaterals that just have to have 4 sides. I don't even know if I'm right about all this, but I know I'm right about that, but I don't know about the pentagon thing. Okay. That little thing, is that a thing from Wind Waker? I'm not even sure, but... because you'll see that in another level, and it doesn't have Wind Waker music. It's the next level we're going to, and I really like that music. But I won't tell you what it is until we get there, but we should be getting in there in the video. Do I have 5 of them? Okay. I can just jump down to that house, right? Good. I don't even need to really jump to it, I just need a long jump. Did you think a long jump was a style of jump? Well, it's actually a style of yoga. Long jump falls into ye old yoga book. So don't confuse long jumps with jumping. Just like, you know how, like, orca whales aren't really whales, they're dolphins? Well, that's the same with long jumps. Long jumps aren't really jumps, they are yoga moves. Now, grab it. Oh, did the music stop? Yeah, sometimes the music will stop. It's mostly in these sub-levels that the music stops, but it's usually when you look up into, like, first person, or where, like, the camera's right behind Mario. And... because the music gets quiet when you do that, but then when you zoom out, the music stops entirely. And you remember that happened in the Vanish Cap course in Super Mario 74? Yeah, it happens in this one, too. I'm not sure, like... what's the difficulty with, like, getting that fixed, but it hasn't happened, so... level 4 is in here, and, oh. I thought you didn't have to wait for the star animation. Guess you do. Okay, alright. Boop! I like how he, like, must have taken a screenshot for that, texture of the painting. Climb to the highest pole. Yeah. You guys know this music? I believe it's called... I want to say Ice Caves in Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest. Yeah, but I only heard of this music from watching another Let's Play of it, but it wasn't even Let's Play of Donkey Kong Country 2. It was a Let's Play of Mario World Hack, and they used this music for one of the levels, and the Let's Player commentated on it, saying what it was, and I looked it up because I could barely hear it, and I was like, yeah, it sounds kind of good, but I want to hear it more, and then I looked it up, and I liked it, and it just sounds so good. Oh, too bad we have to cut it off right there for now, till we hop back in. Oh, we'll hop back in. 7 groins. Well, we can surely outweigh that. By the way, this is Fuckya Harbor, a flooded cage. I'm gonna turn this up. I mean, it's probably, I don't think it's gonna affect how loud you hear it, but because I have it, like, yeah, I think it only, the audio that you hear of the game is affected by the amount, or I don't even know, the level it's at in Project 64. So as long as it stays at that level, it doesn't matter what I do to the speakers. So let's get inside the cave. I really want to get a harder star. 'Cause this one is too. 'Cause this one is too. 'Cause this one is too easy. Oh well, thought I had more lyrics than that. I would be able to sing it along better if I could hear it more. I mean, I just turned up the volume, but like as soon as I start talking, my commentary outweighs whatever else I can hear. Are you just gonna keep following me, Fuckya? Okay. Well, that was just too simple. Just too simple. But it's nice he used the texture, collision for the hanging on vines or cages. Whatever it was. The underwater maze. See, this one? It's not much of a maze. There's like 2 different paths you can go or something. And I like the anchor. See, I can figure out how to do stuff like the anchor in Google SketchUp. You just make the anchor. See, the anchor's doesn't have that many like wild things to do about it. So yeah, you don't want to go there. I believe there's just groins down that path, so it's down here. And well, we'll see. Didn't rehearse this, but oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that other, you saw the grating there? Well, that's just where the other path lent. Lent? Did I just say Lent? It leaded to? Is that what I... Lent? Okay. Okay, Lent. Lent it is. So, what path is gonna Lent? Or, no, that wouldn't even work because that's present tense. Never mind, don't want to ruin the joke while it's still there. It wasn't even intentional, I can tell you that. But what was this one? Break into the building, breaking and entering is what makes Mario cool. 'Cause criminals are good as long as they steal stars and there's snow coming out of the tree. And I'm done singing. Okay, this sign of it. How did you slide all the way off of that? It's like you were abusing the forces of nature just to get yourself off of that roof, Mario. You little deviant. I do like this orange roof texture, though. I don't know what it's taken from. There's a lot of custom tech. I don't know if they're custom, but they're not from this game, that's for sure. You'll see a lot more of them later on. So I was confused here. I thought you had to use the shy guy or the fly guy to bounce all the way over to that house. You can actually get that house by doing a jump off of a tree. But no, what you really want to do is get another window. So you break into it twice. That's 2 times, Mario. 2 times the BA criminal. Okay. I think the next one's groin hunt. Yeah. So we'll save this for later, and we'll get to hear the music to its full extent. But I guess we can get a little head start. I said a little head start, because that box was big. This is a little head start. What was I thinking? I wasn't even taking my own advice. There we go. Bing, bang, goodbye.